Shot from the lane. To Walker. Batum to Anthony. Throws it down.
So 13th man, the fans, if they get you going in the game, they can help you sustain that energy.
To DeRozan. Inside, he scores. Works it. To Anthony. With another basket there.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Lowry to DeRozan. So Lowry going to launch beyond the arc. And Kyle Lowry, muscle memory put to good use there.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Walker to Anthony. From long range. And Carmelo Anthony, zero hesitation as he knocks down the three. Change of scenery, but how can Melo still impact a franchise? The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. The shot blocked by Anthony. Batum. To Anthony. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. To Walker. Unbothered by the defense.
Guys, how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Lowry to DeRozan. Trying to cash in. It goes down. Oh, he's feeling good. Maybe too good.
Making him do something uncomfortable.
Goes to the right side. Batum scores from the post.
And when he gets going, he is automatic from that position on the floor.
And they'll take that any day of the week. Deep left corner. To DeRozan. To Lowry. Here comes the screen. Lowry to Valanciunas. It's a big finish.
It's a tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
Some fake hustle. Player to coach. Coach, I was there. Coach the player. No, you weren't.
Batum, oh, knocks it down from 3. And the finish at the rim. To Batum. Spins and scores. To Walker. Inside, he scores. And look out. They have set
in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
That's toughness right there. Over here in the first quarter. Across the timeline, it's Walker. Up by 6. Anthony, that his 3rd 3 in this first quarter alone.
A little bit lazy.
Walker buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Ah, the monster stuff. Toronto with the basketball. To Valanciunas. Scores from the post.
Finish strong every time you head home.
Walker into the front court. Up by 3. Crawford knocks it down. Takes stock of the floor. Here comes the screen. To Valanciunas. Ah, rocking the rim.
See a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Nice pass to set things up. Walker. Able to convert inside.
That's always going to be something looming over DeMar DeRozan.
Now a steal as the Raptors have it. It's good. If you don't... Walker. Lets it fly from long range, and he knocks it down. Just can't get it to go. To Anthony. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Baseline drive. Inside, he scores.
Of his 15-year career.
Wow. Walker to Anthony. Trying to cash in with another.
It's the mindset. Game over.
Walker around the perimeter to Anthony. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. To Anthony. Nice finish at the rim. Anthony. For three. Oh, who saw that coming? Whoops, that won't go. We've reached halftime with the Hornets out in front. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. The Hornets are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. Have a look at the leading scores. For the Charlotte Hornets, the Raptors are still very much in this matchup. And while they may be down, it's not for a lack of effort. They deserve some respect for how well they've generated scoring with their offensive rebounding. These are the guys getting buckets for the Toronto Raptors.
Game track. Bench points.
The coaches are getting the kind of bench production that can make for some interesting rotations. Keep an eye on the substitution patterns in the second half.
Player of the half.
Melo has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top 3 plays. Back to Ed.
The screen sent.
But every time I hear his name, I just can't help but think about what would have been in OKC.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms.
Anthony to Walker. 4-3. That's dancing with danger. Kemba Walker left wide open. Charlotte basketball.
I got ball.
Here we go. Here we go. Don't let it split. Don't let it split.
Inside, he scores. Change of scenery, but how can Melo still impact a franchise?
It all starts with the mindset.
It's at the controls of this one. Walker to Parker. Rainmaker and Tony Parker. He's done it so many times. In rhythm, knocks it down. That one off the mark. It's no good. Hornets have the basketball. Anthony. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Ain't it from deep.
Walker to Anthony. Parker. Oh, look what I found. You know he had that one in his back.
The game perfectly on that possession.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Curling inside. Off the assist. Not that time.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
He throws it down.
I know there's that old saying, no, for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
I got ball.
Has a look. Add 2 points to the board. From long range, Anthony with the rebound.
I got ball. That's me. I got this down. Let's go.
End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
With another basket there. To Anthony.
Here we go.
To Parker. Trying to cash in. Yes. When this guy's open, look out.
Towards the baseline and make sure you communicate through every screen.
To Anthony. Slams it down. Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Wide open look, won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Look out. Big finish at the rim.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Charlotte with the basketball. Walker to Anthony. Walker to Parker. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. To DeRozan. Down to 5 on the 24. DeRozan. Not going down for him this time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Anthony goes to the left side. Walker buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
DeRozan with the basketball. His guys down big. Knocked loose. Hornets come up with it. Anthony. Nice pass to get things going.
And when people talk about vision, people usually talk about the vision to make the pass. But how about seeing the chaos in the traffic before the pass even occurs? That's next level vision. How can I catch people out of position defensively? That's what we saw in that last possession.
Here comes the screen. To DeRozan. Has a chance. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
DeMar DeRozan is a beast. He's been an all-star 4 of the last 5 years, and he was a second-team All-NBA last year. But unfortunately, us as part of the media and the fans, we determine your legacy by you winning championships. He's still chasing one.
Anthony Rebound taken by Toronto. It's the Raptors with the basketball. To DeRozan. Has a look. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
To DeRozan. Not today.
Here's a message to the defender. I know you're here physically, but I have zero clue where you are mentally. You have to contest a shot. That's what defense means.
To Anthony.
That's a mismatch.
To Parker. For three, a gift for the Frenchman. Tony Parker hits the wide open three.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Charlotte basketball. Deep left corner. Fires the three. That's rebounded by Toronto. Lowry with it. Down a bundle. Lowry to DeRozan. 4-3. And Carmelo grabs the rebound. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
That's usually one that he'll knock down.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Lowry to Valanciunas. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
To Anthony. Beyond the arc for three. It's good. That's the shot they wanted him to take.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
No good and no foul. Anthony gets it in the right corner. To Anthony. Goes to the right side. Trying to cash in. Hand in his face. Still hits. You don't see that very often.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Lowry to DeRozan. Has a chance. It's no good. Great defense. Hornets at the controls of this one. Anthony to Parker. Probing the defense. To Parker. Walker. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
It's plain and it's simple. The difference between a winning team and a losing organization is the fact that their ability to finish plays. You have to find a way defensively to finish these type of plays to win this game.
Anthony. Baseline drive. It's denied by Ibaka. That'll get out off the Raptors. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. The Hornets with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. Lowry to DeRozan. And it's rejected.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Batum. Nothing going here on that drive. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Toronto has the basketball. Lowry to DeRozan. To Ibaka. Inside, he scores.
Serge Ibaka has such a good jump shot for somebody 6'10", but every time I hear his name, I just can't help but think about what would have been in OKC.
Curling inside, Batum. From the painted area, won't go down.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Working and a putback slam.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Slams it home on the putback.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Hornets have the basketball. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
Valanciunas to DeRozan. The shot denied by Okafor.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Batum, deep two there, won't go. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
DeRozan with a shot, no good. Hornets right now in possession. And count the basket.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
DeRozan with it. He'll run the offense. DeRozan to Ibaka. To DeRozan. Fires the three and knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Batum. Oh, nice find for the basket.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Lowry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Lowry. Rainmaker. That's rebounded by the Hornets. Here's a chance from long range. Valanciunas with the rebound.
Uh-oh, lock-up time.
DeRozan. And the basket good at the rim.